Welcome back to Wyrd Wessex. Tonight the mists gather thick along the downs and the old earth stirs beneath the paw prints of wolves. Across the vale omens have whispered, spirits have woken, and blood has been spilled in the places where no mortal eye should wander. Now as our pack moves through forest fen and hall, a summon rises from the hollow hill. Older than kings, older than the church, older than Wessex itself. A moot is being called. A witan of wolves, where oaths are spoken aloud, grievances laid bare, and Wyrd is weighed like iron in the anvil. Tonight, our claws and our conscience meet under the same moon. Choices will echo, alliances will shift, and the veil will listen. This is session 2 of Wyrd Witten. Let the circle gather. How's everyone doing tonight?
Good.
Good.
Excellent, fantastic.
Excellent.
We're going to dive right in with introductions. I'm going to go directly to my right. I'm going to ask you who you are, who you're playing tonight, and what their auspice and tribe is. So, first to my right is Tindy.
I am Tenderly, and I play Etta, who is a Philodox Heart Warden.
Excellent. That brings us to Team Wellwood. Tell us who you are, tell us who you're playing, and tell us your auspice and tribe.
Yo, I'm Tim Wildwood. I am playing Ear Talk, and my auspice is Ragabash, and my tribe is the Shadow Lords.
Fantastic. Rydia, same questions to you.
Hi, I'm Rydia. I'm playing Bronwyn, and she is a Ragabash from Ghost Council tribe.
Nice. All right, Merwin. I mean, not Merwin, I mean Ellie. You're getting you confused with your character already.
Hi, I'm Ellie, and I do play Merwin. Her auspice is Thierge, and her tribe is the Black Furies.
Excellent. And Keywork.
I am Keywork Savior, and I am playing Oscar Waywalker, born under a full moon, so he is an Arun of the Gale Stalkers.
Arun, I love it. Fantastic, everyone. We've got a nice, wonderful night planned, I hope. Hope everyone has a great time. Everyone got their notes? So before we're going to go forward, I'm going to ask a question. Who spent XP this week? Raise your hand. What did you spend XP on, Air Talk?
Making our territory look just better than the storyteller happened to describe it as earlier. Let's just put it that way.
What did you spend your XP on?
I spent my XP on the same to make it above average.
Above average. So let me explain what you've changed your territory to and what that means. Territory 1. You were a waste dump, a ghost town, a bane spirit devastated spiritual landscape. You have upgraded to a lush forest or a well-managed urban area, very little disorder in the spiritual landscape. So a very lush, rural, forested area with a wonderful pond fed by a small creek, a wonderful, clear, small creek that feeds into this wonderful pond that has had brickwork laid around one edge of it. And this wonderful, glorious forest that you've managed to cultivate all this time, Etta, with the help of Ertiak and Oscar. It's absolutely glorious.
Glorious. Love to hear it.
I expect to hear more words like glorious out of God's mouth when he speaks about our home.
Exactly. Everyone's rage should be set to 2. We are not starting in media res this evening, but we will be starting at rage 2. And I want everyone to heal any superficial willpower damage they had from last game. If they had any, you can heal either your resolve or your composure, whichever is higher.
I think Keywork was the only one who got in a fight.
And
yes, I've recovered, and I can only recover 1 superficial damage willpower because I did not consume live prey. But
okay.
Good thing only was missing 1.
All right, fantastic. So who'd like to be? We're going to begin tonight with Etta. We're going to be doing, this will be new for some of you. To our vampire players, this will be old hat. We're going to be doing vignettes. And then we will be teaming into the moot. So, Edda, we're going to begin with you this evening. Cold dust settles over the croft as you approach the narrow footpath. You've been summoned by local villagers who've had trouble with their child. They've come to you for help because they don't think they can go to the church. Bitter peat smoke drifts low across the yard, clinging to the wattle and daub halls of the hut and its sagging thatch. Frost glistens on the churned mud, catching the last scraps of daylight. Chickens roost beneath the eaves, unusually silent, their combs pale and their dark eyes fixated toward the tree line. A lichen-covered boundary stone marks the edge of the family's land, the earth around it worn by years of passing feet. Beyond it, the oak and ash woods stand dark and crowded, a mist curling between their trunks like a breath held too long. The only sound is the faint rattle of a loose gate hinge, that soft, uneven creak of movement. Inside the hut, when the door lintel shadows shift, Eelhild steps out into the field fading light. Her shawl is pulled tight around her shoulders, apron still dusted with hearth ash. She stops beside the boundary stone, hands trembling, waiting for you to reach her. Do you approach Eelhild, or do you scan the tree line first?
I'll scan the tree line.
Give me a wits plus awareness check. Difficulty 2. You can take half if you have more than 4 dice in your dice pool.
I've got 5.
You've got 5 dice in your dice pool. You can take half. As you
Okay,
as you look out onto the tree line, you notice that there are shapes and shadows lurking just along the edge, indistinguishable normally from the trees, but you notice one that moves, and then it's gone.
I look at the shapes and kind of just sigh to myself over them. I'm looking at the girl in these shapes. I'm presuming that the shapes are probably scared villagers. And I'm gonna approach the girl.
You approach. She's a woman. You approach the woman. Ilheld, please. Edda, our girl. Something's wrong. I heard her growl in her dreams. She broke the door latch with one hand. I think the forest has marked her.
The forest is known to do such things from time to time.
We thought you'd know what to do.
Is there anything else that I should know about?
She rages constantly. She just fits of rage.
Where's she now?
She's inside. Would you like to see her?
I point to the shadows amongst the trees and I say, is that going to be a problem?
She looks out. She puts her hands above her eyes, and I don't see anything. When you look again, you don't see anything either.
Take me to the child.
Of course. She leads you down the path toward the house. And inside the hut, you find a child sitting barefoot on a dirt floor, legs crossed. She's staring at you as you walk in, as if seeing something no one else can. Her pupils are wide. Her breathing is shallow, animal. What do you do?
Given that these people knew to call on to me for help with this child, I look at this child and do I recognize her?
Actually, I want you to give me a wits plus a cult check.
Well, that's really bad. That's a 2.
Cool. So remember your 2 rage dice. Difficulty 2. Come on, you can do this.
Come on, dice.
You do not get a brutal failure because you did not get 2 of those, but you don't seem to notice anything off about the girl. Not that you can nothing supernaturally off with her. Would you like to make a wits plus awareness or a wits plus investigation for clues around the house or clues about her that aren't supernatural in nature?
Yeah, that's a better dice pool for me. Let's see what I can ascertain to the situation here.
Might give me a wits plus awareness check. All right, that is more than enough successes. That is 3 successes. What you notice about the girl is she is only for her age, only mainly because of the fact of the massive unibrow that she has. It's just a massive connected unibrow. Which, if you'd gotten your higher occult roll, that would mean something to you. But right now, it doesn't really mean much.
Okay.
The cold wind curls through the reeds, and you hear something. You hear Werewolf. Death trails her. Leader or destroyer. Gaia's wolf. Gaia's curse. Give me a wits plus wits plus investigation. Difficulty 3.
You know, y'all, the thing about having spirits for friends is they talk in riddles.
Excellent. That was difficulty 3. You got 4. You notice that this girl looks nothing like her parents. Her father's sitting there, and he's a plain-looking man, but there's no resemblance between him and the girl. There's no resemblance between the girl and the mother.
I asked the girl, "What's your name, child?"
Rune.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Rune.
Hmm. What troubles you so?
I can't stop hearing it. I hear the voices. I always hear the voices.
What voices would those be?
I don't know, but I hear them. I always hear them whispering
What do they say?
many different things, mostly just nonsense. This, that, the worm, this, that, the wild, this, that, duties. Make it stop. Make it stop.
I tell her to just wait here a moment for me, and I return back to the mother and I ask her first, how long has this been going on?
That she could talk. She's about 7 now.
And how long have you had her? She's not yours.
Give me a manipulation plus persuasion check. What's your dice pool?
Let's find out. Persuasion. A manipulation and persuasion aren't my strong suits.
They
That's
are
a
not.
2.
That is not. And your difficulty is 2. Okay, difficulty 2.
Come on, rage.
Yes, you got it. You got your 2 successes. She blinks and she looks at you. You know. She was a foundling. And found her as a babe in the woods.
How came you by her?
My husband's a woodsman. He was coming home one night and he found her in a stump.
Do you want me to take her?
Take her. I didn't know that was. What would you do with her?
What would you do with her?
Would have her exercised. If you did not know what to do, we would bring her to the church and have them excise the demon from her. The little girl looks up and goes, "Am I wicked?"
She's far from wicked, and there's no exercising what ails her. You called me because you knew it was no demon, or you would have called the father.
Do it. If you think it's for the best, where will you take her?
She's a child of the woods. She belongs with the people of the woods. I would take her where she belongs. You
Yes.
said so yourself that she was touched by the woods.
They stop to consider. The father says nothing. He just has this look in his eyes of just defeat. The mother, Ilhild, looks to Brune. Brune says, "I'll go with her, mother. I'll go. I don't want to hurt anybody." What do you do with that, Edda?
Well, I don't know if you would ever hurt them, but I have high doubts you would ever hurt where you will go.
I'll go with them. I'll go with her. I'll go with Edda. Let me go with Edda. The mother finally, after some pleading, a little bit of tears, and some hugging, she agrees to it. Little girl packs up her one other dress that she has, and she's ready to go with you.
I began walking back to the woods with her, and um and I asked her why she said she didn't want to hurt them. What makes her think she would have?
I have dreams. I have dreams where I hurt everybody. And they feel real.
You as you are now?
Me is a big, huge. And there's blood. So much blood. Everyone is dead.
You seem quite young for such strange dreams.
Am I?
But we will. Are you?
I'm
Are you
having
quite
them.
young?
I'm having them.
That you are. We will go talk to some other friends and we will find where you belong.
A raven, as you're leaving with her, lands on the lintel, and it taps 3 times to summon an old wight's name for the moot. Did you bring the girl with you?
Well, speaking of friends, I
I-
sigh. I'll take it as an omen that maybe wiser than I will know what to do with you.
Yes, mistress.
And I head on my way.
Excellent. Ellie. Night settles heavy over the Wessex woods as you leave the trodden path behind. The old oaks stretch overhead like beams of a ruined hall, their leafless crowns rattling softly in the wind. Frost clings to the roots and smell of peat smoke from distant crofts fades behind you, swallowed by the richer scent of earth and moss. The moot lies ahead, and with it the weight of choices the packs must make. But the spirits whisper first to the theurges, so you've come alone into the forest to listen, seeking signs, omens, and whatever gossip the unseen carry between their branches. You found a clearing with a deer trail cross, the same place your teachers brought you as you newly changed the urge. A flat stone, hunched by the lichen, sits at the center. What do you do?
Well, I'm gonna go to the rock and I'm gonna check it out.
Same rock you've been to many times, many places. It's the gauntlet is thin here. This rock is old.
But it's one of those, like, the little ritual that she does. You
Yeah.
know, you go to the rock, make sure the rock is still exactly the way it was before, and there's nothing, like, no spirits or anything have gotten to it. And okay, everything is the same. Now let's, sit and listen.
All right, so you just sit and you listen for a period of time. You become one in tune with the sense of nature. If you're doing that, give me a resolve plus composure check. Difficulty 3.
I can take half.
You take half as you succumb to a meditative state, as you begin to vibrate on the same level as nature around you. You begin to feel one with Gaia. This spiritual place brings you closer. You know that if you were to perform the rite of spirit passage here, it would be no problem whatsoever to commune with the spirits.
Is that God's way of saying I should probably try doing that?
No, that's just God's way of letting you know what the situation is.
Okay. That's also good to know for later on, too. Well, I do want to speak with the spirits, see if there is anything. So, is that what I would have to do?
Well, there's a couple different ways you can go about this. You can try to summon a spirit, but it is easier from the Umbra side to do it.
So, you have to do the rite of shadow
Passage
passage.
first, yes. And if you're doing that, describe what you do for your shadow passage ritual, because it's unique to every Garou. How do you pierce the veil between the worlds?
So it's literally like piercing. It's for her. It's she's got like this little knife on her because she has like kind of like these little knickknacks around her waist. She has a rope that she has like a flask and some other things, and her hair has some some feathers, and her necklace even has these things on them like bones, and so every one has a unique purpose. And she has like this little knife that she uses when it's time to pierce the veil, and she actually will cut through the air as if it literally is like a piece of paper that she's cutting through, and it's just, and then she'll like open it up as if, you know, it's legit a door that she's going through and she's just walking through.
You're an experienced werewolf. Your outfit is dedicated. Everything comes across with you as you intended, and you find yourself in the same grove you were just in, just more lush, more plant life erupting in every direction. This is a place of wild energy. But not only that, there's a spirit waiting for you.
Caddick!
It is Kaddick, the Gathling Giant Stag Spirit.
Hi, Caddick. I love my little spirit. He doesn't follow me everywhere yet, but he will soon.
He's sitting there waiting for you. He goes, "Be careful. There's danger here."
What's the danger? What's going on?
Wind begins whipping around you. And that wind begins to solidify and takes a skeletal shape. And then it stops and it comes to your front. And it goes, "I am with her. I know what you come seeking before you even know what it is you look for."
And this is the skeleton at my feet? Or is this Caddick?
This is not Kaddick. This is the skeleton at your feet.
Oh, okay, so the skeleton at my feet is talking. You are with her. Who's her? And who are you?
I am with her. And I know what it is you seek before you even know what to ask for.
Then what do I seek?
We know what you seek, Crescent Moon, but knowledge has a price.
And what is the price?
Now, the price, my dear, you need to negotiate. Make a wits plus persuasion, difficulty 4, against the spirit.
Wits and persuasion. Okay.
What is your dice pool?
6.
6. That's not bad. 2 rage. You got 4. All right. He looks to a fair price for a fair Garou.
And what is this fair price? Is it something
A minor service on the physical side at a later date.
How minor are we talking?
Nothing more than minor manipulations.
You know, that is something Merwin's pretty good at, so I will lend my services to you.
Now, what I say, I will only say once. And you will do with it what you wish. The tusk turn toward men. The fen will drown in red.
You've said it once. I have it. Thank you.
Wither looks pleased as a Jagling can look, with as much personality as it can have. It spins and then moves away from you at an intense speed. Another face appears out of a tree. Moss-covered face. You make deals, the urge.
Sometimes. Don't we all?
Do you know what deal you just made with that one?
Minor manipulations, nothing new. Though something felt completely off after I said that, but I will probably come to regret this.
Yes, do you wish to know what it was talking about?
Yes, I would.
Yes, I'm sure you would. Give me another negotiation check, which was a wits plus persuasion, difficulty 4. All right, failure. The negotiation cup begins to get tense as the face suddenly sours, as it seems to react to something you said that you may not either be able to see. I'll do it. I'll give you the information you want. But you're going to have to give of yourself.
Again?
Again.
What this time?
Be it either your physical body or your mental fortitude.
And this is one of those decisions that she's got to make where it's like, great, which one do I choose? Mental fortitude.
All right. Take 2 superficial willpower damage. As
Okay.
she just saps your willpower from you.
So how do I do that on here?
On your sheet, it's just use a slash mark. Use a slash above the,
All right, I got it.
Yep. All right. Make an occult plus resolve roll for me.
Occult plus resolve.
Yes.
Okay.
What's your dice pool?
7.
You could have
And I
taken.
only got 2.
You could have taken half. Wait till I tell you the difficulty first.
Okay.
Yep.
I
it's
should
no
have
prob-
done that.
Yep, it's okay. I will let you take half on it. You notice when he's holding back from you, but as he takes the willpower from you, his eyes grow blue for a moment. Ah, yes. He's talking of Wicca.
Wicca.
Wicca. Hwicce. Wicca.
Can you explain what Wicca is?
Ah, Wicca. Wicca was the greatest servant of the Wyld that we had ever seen. But something, many, many moon years ago, corrupted it. And now it runs rampant. It is recently awoken, and will go berserk if not destroyed.
Is there anything you could tell me about how to destroy this?
No, only that it's going to rage. And it's going to terrorize the physical world.
This is very good to know. This is something I will have to pass on so that it can be taken care of.
Good. Now, is there anything else you wish to know?
Is there anything else that we should be on the lookout for?
Give a manipulation plus persuasion check. What's your dice pool?
Manipulation and persuasion, 7.
7. Difficulty 3. You can persuade this spirit easily enough. It stops and pauses for a moment. We understand that your pack stopped the bear spirit possessing the bear. But that's not
Yes,
the
we
end
did.
that's not the end of it. They're still
The
cutting,
bear spirit?
They're still cutting down the trees.
All right. Guess we have to really take care of that business. I thought we had. Thank you for that.
Of course.
And Merwin's gonna thank him and the other spirits for their time because she figures she needs to get back and tell everybody about this, especially Wicca. That's pretty big.
All right. A pulse shakes both worlds like a heartbeat to the branches. The old white is calling you. And then we will move to Bronwyn. Bronwyn, it's been a hard couple years for you, and we're going to get into those since your husband was killed, and we're about to get into all of that. But moonlight spills over heaps of broken shields, splintered barrels, and old bones the hall no longer claims. Frost clings to the timber posts, and the wind stirs the discarded spear shafts like a restless hand moving through the past. This is where the unwanted things gather, iron, wood, and memories too painful for daylight. Behind the mead hall, Bronwyn, you move to the shadows with the careful stillness of someone who has hunted grief for years. Hard years since your husband was killed, years spent chasing rumors of the Thane's hand but never catching the truth. Sometimes the trail went cold because of fate, and sometimes your own rage ended the tongue too early. Tonight, you stalk behind the mead hall again, hunting a new thread in the same old wound. A voice drifts from the back doorway. Go to the nurse, humming a lullaby under her breath as she sorts linens in the porch-like gloom. It's not a song tied to you, but one you remember from the hall in the days before your husband's death. It brings you back to that moment. That you've heard it before, but you're just not sure where. It's a tune sung on winter nights, carrying warmth and safety that now feel impossibly far away. The man you're following emerges from the darkness. Osrid the Scald, leaning one shoulder against a tilted post. You have heard that he has information that you seek. What do you do?
I guess I would make sure I'm got my hood pulled up, keeping to the shadows. I'm inching closer, but trying to make sure that I am concealed and awaiting if he's gonna move, if he's gonna speak, if he's staying to chat with the nurse outside. Basically.
All right, so you're attempting to stay unseen. Why don't you give me a stealth plus dexterity roll? Difficulty 3.
Okay. Please don't.
Very nice. You managed to hide very well in the shadows, ducking between a barrel and a weapons rack, holding people's weapons who enter inside. You get a great eye on the Scald as you watch him. What is your intention? Are you going to watch him, approach him? What do you want to do with him? You've heard that he has information on the Thane's inner workings and has been with the Thane for at least 10 years.
So I guess my first thought would be if I could, like, I wasn't sure when you said he stepped outside if he was gonna like have a conversation with a lady who's already out there and I could eavesdrop, but if that's not the case, then
No,
I would
no, he's not having a conversation. He's just stepped outside and he's taking the air. He's kind of holding himself up. He looks drunk.
okay. In that case, hard pivot. Flip down my hood, pinch my cheeks a little bit, and then I'm gonna try to approach him, like maybe comment, "Oh, you're like feel his bicep a little bit, flirt a little bit,
Okay.
and then see how that goes.
I didn't see this coming, but I should have. All right, give me a little manipulation plus subterfuge.
Okay. I'm stunning, so I get I think
Plus
a
two.
+2.
You get a +2. Yep.
So that will be an
You don't
8?
even need to roll. You don't
Okay.
even need to roll. You can take half. As he's just like, oh, hey, how are you doing? Want some rye? Of course you do. And he kind of drunkenly offers you a drink. He goes, what's your name?
Oh, I'm B. What's yours?
Oh, I'm Osrid. Osrid the Scar. He takes a drink. Most of it goes down the front of his shirt.
I can tell that you're very strong.
I'm
What is
very
it?
strong.
What is it you do?
I'm a skald. I sing. He puts his flask away and he pulls out a harp and he begins strumming on it. And it's a little out of tune.
Wow, very impressive. I can tell that you must sing for very important people.
I do. I sing for the Thane himself.
Oh my, what an honor. You must be very talented.
He thinks so. I've been with him for 10 years now.
10 years. Oh my goodness.
Did you know I even do work for him sometimes? So he takes another swig.
Oh. Well, what kind of work do you do?
At this point,
You
I'd
must
like
be
give me a wits plus insight check. Difficulty 4.
okay. So that's 7 is my pool. So 1, 2.
And you have 2 rage.
But that just comes out of my yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. All right. You can't tell anything off him. You didn't get 4 successes. You didn't succeed.
Okay.
So, but you keep going, and he's like, yeah, I work for the Thane. I sing for him. I fight for him. I do other things for him. Oh, he seems really drunk.
Okay. Do you mind if I have a sip? I'll like take
Yes. Of course you can.
and I'll take like a swig, but make it look like I'm taking a lot, but then not really drink that much. And then keep a hold of the bottle so that he can't continue getting drunker.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna ask, like, well, what are the other things you do? You must hear some pretty interesting things or do some pretty interesting work if you've been with the Thane for 10 years.
He puts his hand on the wall, and he sort of steadies himself. And he goes, now that there's only 2 of you, you kind of look the 2 of you look familiar.
No, I'm sure you would have remembered if I'd met you before.
Oh yeah, of course. He goes,
I mean, you're so talented.
yeah, I'm talented. Oh, yeah, things I've done for the Thane. Oh, yeah, I've been out with him in the fjord. We've been out to war. I've done stuff for him around. You know, people disappear. It happens.
People disappear.
But no, I didn't say
What,
that.
like his
That was
enemies?
yeah.
You get rid of his.
Nah, not me. Not really me. But I've helped with like dispose of a body or 2. Grim
Oh,
work.
God. Wow, you must be pretty strong to move a body.
Yeah.
Anybody in town?
He clams up a little bit.
It's okay. You just piqued my interest, but
Give me a
I just find you so interesting.
Give me a manipulation persuasion.
Okay, so
See
that's
if you can get him to open up.
6. That's 6. Okay.
Persuasion? Persuasion?
Yeah, because I get a +2 to
Oh,
my.
that's right. You get your +2. Yep. So go for it.
Bless this roll.
Got what you needed.
Okay.
More than what you needed. He goes,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
He stops and he goes, yeah, there was a blacksmith once. Make a resolve plus composure check, Rydia.
Okay. Do I get to add the?
Looks, no.
Okay.
This is a frenzy check.
Yeah.
This is an anger check. There's no such thing as a frenzy check. This is just this shocked you. Let's see what happens. All right, you're fine. You don't lose control. There was a blacksmith once.
Man. Can't imagine what he did to make an enemy of the Thane.
Oh, he didn't do anything. He's just nothing happened to him. Nothing happened to the blacksmith. I've just been drinking. No.
Oh.
I've just been talking up my behind. Blacksmith is okay. He's still working up there right now. We got a new one. It's all fixed.
Oh yeah. Well, hopefully he's even better than the old one.
Totally.
Well,
They're the old one was shit anyway.
I must have been. Okay. Really trying not to just kill this guy. But if I kill him, then I can't get more information out of him. So do you have any important projects you're working on right now?
You see a hand appear on his shoulder as you're talking to him. A big, gauntleted hand. I think he said enough. You hear a husk voice say. As Kada, the Iron Hand, steps out and pulls Osred back into the mead hall. He's been out here too long. Be gone, he says to you.
Of course. I'll just like flip up the hood, but then also try to look for let's see if I could like, is there another door that's like not too far away that I could like run around to and like sneak into? I guess I'm trying to like overhear what they're going to talk about if he's going to get yelled at.
All right. Okay.
You still have the jug of rye whiskey.
You still have the jug of rye whiskey. That's correct. What I'll have you do is,
actually, I'll wait a second, and then I'll like, sneak in after them. But then if I'm spotted, I'm gonna just be like, "Here's your whiskey."
All right. So give me a composure plus stealth roll to get through, to just walk into the mead hall nonchalantly with your rye whiskey to give to him if you get caught.
Okay.
Oh, before you do that, I forgot. I meant to mention. I want you to give yourself a rage because you did not kill this guy, but he pissed you off. So type in Bronwyn 3 as a command.
Exclamation
Bronwyn 3.
Sorry, I
There
have
you
a
go.
cat like blocking my keyboard.
All right, now make this roll with 3 rage. Very nice. Not enough successes. So you wander into the meat hall, and people are looking at you, and they're pretty impressed. Obviously, even though you have your hood up, you're still striking. You're still a looker, and you still gain some admiration. But you don't see them in the meat hall. It's as if they came in one door and maybe went out the other.
Can I look to see if I notice anything that like leads to like where exactly they went? Like footprints or like the smell of that really drunk, rancid man I was just flirting with? Anything like that?
Yeah, give me a wits plus investigation. You don't need to roll. You can
Okay.
see that they pulled a trail through the crowd out the front door. You came into the back. They came. That's where he was, and they've gone through the front and out the front door.
Okay. Can I try to catch up with them?
You can attempt to. I want you to push
Okay.
through. You're gonna push through the crowd. I want you to make a composure plus brawl check to push your way through.
I was
this
actually
crowd.
gonna go back out the back and
okay,
run
that's fine.
around.
That's fine too. That's the smart way to do it. All right, so you're gonna go back around and come around the meat hall.
Mm-hmm.
All right, as you pull around and you come around the meat hall, there's a couple people on the main path between it, but you see Osrid being pulled toward the main hall, the Thane's Hall, by Kada. It's being pulled by the shirt toward the main hall.
Okay. Does it look like they're talking?
No, it does not look
Or
like a
it
court.
just
This looks like an accosting, like someone's being pulled into something they don't want to be pulled into.
I just kind of want to listen anyway, because it sounds like it may be fun to listen to this guy get yelled at.
All right, so you're gonna try to get close.
Well, close enough to hear.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, give me a dexterity plus stealth, difficulty 3. And as you begin sneaking up behind them, you step on a twig. And you make a loud cracking noise, and they both turn around and look at you. This, what do you want, girl?
I'm just gonna hold up the bottle and be like, I'm sorry, I forgot to give this back to you.
He walks over and he grabs the jug. Thank you. Then they turn and begin walking back toward the Thane's Hall.
And then I'm gonna give up and just before I get
For your rage, give yourself another rage. For breaking that
Dang.
twig. Go to rage 4.
Oh, this is gonna end well.
Bronwyn has anger issues.
The guy literally confessed to getting rid of my husband's body. And I didn't murder him right there. I should get like a medal for self-restraint.
Wind picks up. And a single shed and a drop of snow falls on your foot. And you recognize it because it's not a normal piece of snow. It has the shape of an antler. And it's Old White calling you for the moot.
Perfect. I see no way how this could go wrong. And I'll head home.
Osgar. Dawn creeps slowly across the Wessex woods. A thin gray light seeping between the oaks like cold water. The air is raw with early frost, carrying the sharp scent of leaf rot and iron-rich soil. Patches of mist cling low to the ground, coiling around roots and half-buried stones like something reluctant to let go of the night. Crows circle above you, long before you reach the clearing. Silent, not calling, just wheeling as if uncertain whether to flee or feast. And when you step into the last bramble curtain, you see it. A stag lies in the center of the clearing, its body twisted into an impossible posture. The ribs have been opened outward, not torn. The smell is wrong. What do you do?
Have I seen anything like this before?
Like this particular thing?
Well, have I seen? I've seen worm rot before.
Yes. And this might be something similar to that. Give me a wits plus occult check.
I can't use my survival pool.
No, you cannot use the survival pool.
What's my difficulty?
Your difficulty is 3.
No.
You can't tell anything really about this, but everything has been spread and arranged with an eerie care. Feels more like a message than a kill. Steam rises faintly from the exposed cavity, mixing with the dawn mist until it looks like the earth itself is exhaling through the corpse.
Do I see a trail leading away from the corpse?
Actually, all the snow has been disturbed. As if a wind came through and disturbed all the snow and settled it back to normal. The only tracks are yours.
What about scent? Is there a trail that Baron could follow?
What form are you in?
Let's say that I'm in lupus.
Lupus form, okay. So is there a sense you can follow? Give me a wits plus awareness check. Actually, no. Yeah, that's fine. That's even better. That's great. That's exactly what we wanted. All right. So as you're smelling, you get a little too carried away with it, and you knock over the
Wait. A 3 isn't enough?
No, you got two. You got a bestial failure, my friend.
Okay.
Yeah, you got 2 mouthpieces. That negates any successes you got.
Okay, I'm new to werewolf, so okay.
No,
Hit
that's
me.
fine. All right. So you're smelling too much, and you begin howling. You begin howling and howling and howling, and other owls begin to pick up with you. Other wolves in the area begin howling as they all begin smelling the scent. And all of a sudden, from behind you, you hear, "What is that?" And you see a man, and you turn and you see a man standing there with a hound. And you're not sure what he's talking about. Is he talking about the wolf that's howling with the dog? Or if he's talking about the kill that's before you?
I do have fair lupus, so I look like a dog as well.
Oh, so it's 2 dogs. That's correct. I apologize. There's 2 dogs howling. So what have you dogs done to this thing? You devil hounds.
I flee, I guess.
You flee. All right. It's okay.
Well, what am I going to do? Bark at him?
Wasn't expecting that. Okay, the smell is wrong. It's not the scent of rot or fresh kill. It's a colder scent. Old stone, wet iron, something foul or hiding behind the familiar. But the scent begins getting further away as you begin running away. The trees around the go ahead.
Oh, I guess I did I get a scent that I could follow? I
Yes,
mean,
you did.
if I get a trail I can follow, I don't want to flee in particular. I just want to
follow the scent.
Leave that scene and follow the scent. Yeah.
Yeah, you did follow. You did find the scent. That's where I thought you were going. You're going to follow the scent that you found. You follow the scent through the woods. You take off. Now you hear other dogs in the background behind you. The Bjornhard, the huntsman's dogs, are not chasing you, but they're braying behind you. But you're following a path. You have the scent. Something about it is familiar, but you don't know exactly what. But you come to a clearing with a stream, and suddenly the scent is gone. It just stops.
At the stream?
At the stream.
Can I try to pick it back up? Because I do know IRL that doesn't exactly happen the way it happens in movies.
You can try to pick it back up.
Yeah, let me see if I can pick it back up.
It's
Wits
conspicuous
and...
by its absence, is what I'm trying to say.
Ah, okay. Is there anything disturbed about the area? Is there... I look up. Is there anything in the tree?
There's nothing in the trees. But give me a wits plus awareness check. Very good. You notice that there are footprints around you.
Human footprints?
Yes, human footprints.
Are they shod?
What do you mean?
Are they wearing shoes or are they bare toe
No,
footprint?
they're wearing shoes, and they stop at the stream. As a matter of fact, you see one, and then where the next one should be, there's nothing there. As if they disappeared mid-step.
Well then. It could be a ghost. Were there any... It was only a scent up until this point, and then there were no other tracks other than the human track?
Yep. Give me an occult plus intelligence check.
That would be a dice pool of 2.
Oh boy. Roll it. All right. So you don't, everything you're thinking about, you don't come up with anything. Someone just killed this and left it like that. Obviously trying to tell you a message, but you're not figuring out any of the message they're trying to give you.
So other than the deer being exploded
Stag.
outwards, I guess.
The stag, yes.
Well, that's, yeah. The stag. Being exploded, chest bursted. Was there anything distinct that I caught when I was at the scene?
Anything distinct that you caught at the scene? It was just a clearing.
Yeah,
Go ahead. You were about to say?
Oh, you said the scent. There was something familiar about the scent.
Yes, there was. Give me the resolve plus composure check to remember.
Yay!
So you begin remembering, and in your fury, because of what you remember, you punch a tree. You punch it hard. Give yourself a rage as you take 1 superficial damage from punching the tree, because you remember the smell of Brunhild.
Oh boy. Does that mean I shifted into Hamid?
Yeah, well, no, you didn't shift in the homage. You kicked the tree. Or you bit a tree. You did something. You banged your head
There
on
you go. I gnawed at a tree and a back tooth popped out or something.
Okay. But you remember the scent of not Bronwyn, Brunhild.
Brunhild. I began looking about, desperate to see if anything about her is about, because she's effing scary.
Kiata just did Oscar one last rage.
No, don't spend your points. You're fine.
Oh, don't spend 30,000.
Yeah, that's a die reversal.
That's a die
Kiatic.
reversal.
I'm okay having 3 rage.
Oh, let me refund that. Or someone refund that for her. A mod refund that for her. I don't know how to do that.
118,000. Okay.
That's a lot. A lot of points. Okay. So, keyword. What are you doing? You've gotten a little bit of information. You left the scene of the crime. What are you going to do now?
It's a really good question. What was I doing out here? What was I hunting for? Was I following the trail of the stag?
Yes, you were following the trail of the stag. You were looking to hunt for the moot.
Do I catch the scent of anything else that I could hunt?
Give me a wits plus investigation check. No, wits plus survival. I'm sorry. Wits plus survival. What's your dice pool?
5.
Difficulty 3.
I guess I'm gonna. I can only
Willpower?
reroll.
You can reroll.
Oh, I can
of
reroll
those.
2 with the willpower.
Yep. Fantastic. You catch the scent of another animal. Another large one that you can tell. Heavy with musk. A male. Are you going to hunt it?
I am. I look over at Baron and I chuff and head off in the direction of
All right, so you're
my
going to
prey.
make a dexterity plus survival check versus a difficulty of 4.
All right, I do get a +1 to hunt
Yes,
rolls.
yes, you do. That's actually good in this case because it counts as +4 extra successes because you're trying to do harm to something. So
Hells to the
that actually gets you over the threshold. Unfortunately, you bring it down, but in your zeal, you tear it apart. You destroy it.
As a lupus?
As a lupus, you tear this thing apart. You probably even shift up to Ispo at one point. Thanks for reminding me. Make a rage check to see if you shift. When you shift.
Just a rage check?
Just a rage check, yep.
Sorry, what do I roll? Oh no, just
a die.
I roll my 3?
Just a
just
die.
one? Oh yeah.
Just one die, yep. All right, lower your rage by 1. But you've done enough damage. You've killed this thing, and you can bring back some meat, but it's not glorious. You really did some damage to this thing. Your rage really took over.
Is it so far out from where our tribe resides that we couldn't go back and kind of scoop some of it up?
Some of them up.
Some giblets, some chicken chunks.
You can scoop up some giblets if you want. I mean, it's not going to be a glorious meal you bring to the moot. If this is what you bring.
I saved the liver for Edda.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Listen, I'm not the only one hunting. It's a potluck. You bring what you can.
A distant howl rings across the woods. It's not wolf, not Garou. It's dog. You're being called to the moot. You have knowledge to share and somewhat of a kill to share. We'll see you then. Air talk. What's going on? Yo. So the dust settles over Gillingham Mead Hall, and his long timbered frame glows like a coal in the fading light. Smoke seeps from the wood hole in the slow ribbons. The thatched roof, darkened by years of rain and hearth soot, gleams faintly under the first touch of moonrise. Carved boar head posts flank their entrance, the snouts chipped and weathered by generations of hands and winters. Inside, warmth strikes immediately, thick, heavy, and scented with oak smoke, spilled mead, and roasted barley. A central log fire burns along the shallow trench cut into the packed earth, its flame lifting shadows into the rafters where smoke-darkened beams disappear into the gloom. The fire cracks and spits, sending sparks dancing up toward the roof hole. You're not alone in the mead hall. It's actually quite packed. There's many people. A local shield maiden, Hergrith. Then there's Hilda the Stour, stirs a clay pot near the fire. Erwin the cupwife moves between tables, giving everyone their drinks. Ortegars, loud and red-cheeked, boasting and drinking all night long. 2 little twins chase each other between the benches, their bare feet thumping softly against the earth floor, their laughter echoing off the hall's high roof. And Ethelwald, the beadsman, kneels near a pillar, selling charms and smooth-worn paper. Many people are there listening to you. What do you do? Air talk in the mead hall. This is your home.
Well, I my character likes to kind of sit by the fire and just write and think on poems that he sometimes works on, and potentially even working on riddles and stuff like that. But I always help try to keep the fire going, cutting wood, bringing wood in, just making sure that the fire never goes out and it stays real nice.
Right, so you provide a service there. You're really out there helping out.
At least in that degree, yeah. Pretty much anywhere. If I find that I'm sitting next to the and sitting next to a fire, I'm just gonna try to stoke it and mend it.
All right. Now, do you entertain with riddles at all while you're doing that?
Yeah, I would say so, especially for the kids and whatnot. But it would be more about trying to keep them maybe somewhat educational, teaching them about history and not trying to trick friends and children
So the
like my
opposite of
character
you.
does with
Okay.
the opposite of when I'm dealing with anyone else for the most
I like
part.
it. Why don't you give me a performance plus charisma check to see how well you hold the attention of the place together? I think that's 3 dice.
Yeah,
Difficulty 2.
cheers.
All right, you're kind of off tonight in your rhythm. You don't really get it out, but you're still putting the fire together. You're still doing your thing, and people are still conversating around you, which is the most important thing that could probably be going on, right? They're just having open
Right.
conversations. Up until this point, this evening, there had been a skald playing who'd gotten rather drunk, and he had left out the back. Now, give me a wits plus composure check. That's more than enough. That's 3 successes. That's 2 successes. I thought that was 3. Okay, so you did not see where they left, but it seemed rather urgent that he was accosted by another man and kind of pulled out. And at one point, you did see Bronwyn step into the mead hall and then step back out the back.
Okay. Well, I would have found that somewhat unusual, so I likely would have stepped out the direction that I saw Bronwyn peek in and out of,
Right,
and follow in that direction.
So you follow in that direction, and from a distance, you see Bronwyn approaching 2 men on the street. It's quite a distance away from you, but you see it happening.
I'll just watch for a moment.
After a few minutes of conversation, she leaves, and they leave in separate directions.
Did Bronwyn seem upset or anything like that?
Did Bronwyn seem upset, Rydia?
Bronwyn, well, I don't know how much you would detect. She was frustrated, but she was presenting a very friendly manner when she was returning the bottle to the gentleman to try to not get, not rouse any more suspicion than I would having followed them all the way out there. And then I think the last thing you would have seen is me maybe looking up and looking contemplative and then heading into the woods.
Okay. I probably would have followed Bronwyn again then.
Okay. So he follows you into the woods. Do you approach her?
Yeah.
All right. So, Bronwyn, when you're in the woods, after having left your discussion with Ogred the Scald and Kata the Iron Hand, you're now approached by Airtalk in the woods.
Jesus, you scared the crap out of me. My God.
Sorry, Bronwyn.
It's okay. I was trying to talk to some of the Thane's men, and I almost just blew it so hard. I was trying to sneakily follow them, and it was just so bad. But I just
I
saw
thought you were up to
this.
something.
When am I not up to something?
This is true.
I just saw the sign for the moot that's coming up, but so I was gonna head back to prepare, and I'm learned some things that I won't lie, I'm feeling a little out of control, so um, I might need a moment to just do some laps or something if you want to go back to the hall or whatever you need to do, but I need to take a moment.
Absolutely. Take all the time you need.
All right.
I'll
And
step back towards the hall, but I'm actually going to see if I can't spot the gentleman that she was talking to on the way back.
All right, give me a wits plus awareness check. Difficulty 3. You should be able to take half if I'm looking.
Yes, I can. Yep.
All right, you do see them still moving down the street when you come out of the woods. You see them heading toward the Thanes Hall.
Okay, we're heading back towards the hall.
Yep, they're heading back toward the hall.
Are they? I'll follow behind them, acting like I'm going back towards the hall, unless they end up changing direction or anything at all.
No, they don't change direction.
Okay. Yeah, I'll follow them back to the hall. I'll grab some wood on the way back in as well.
Well, they're not going to the meat hall. They're going to the Thanes Hall.
Okay. I figured it was the meat hall that
it's not the
Thane
meat hall.
owned.
No, they're not going back to the meat hall. They're heading back to the Thanes house.
Okay. I don't want to feel out of place then. I suppose I'll return to the mead hall, my normal stomping grounds then.
Okay, so you return to the mead hall. What do you do in the mead hall?
I'll probably assist with. It seemed like there was some cooking going on.
Yeah, there's cooking going on, and they're making a stew.
Yeah, just kind of overhear conversation, try to slip back into what's going on, and just try to assist like I normally would.
Okay. All right. So what do you normally do?
Well, I just try to. My character really isn't exceptionally useful in any way other than kind of my own weird passion for the riddles and all that, but there's just always kind of small jobs that I can assist with around the mead hall, just so I don't kind of feel like a freeloader, I suppose. And I've always found it a way to get information out of people. Everyone likes to talk when you're just another one of the people assisting.
All right. So what I'll have you do is, looking at your character sheet, give me some manipulation plus streetwise to kind of fit in with the crew at the difficulty 3. So you should be able to take half.
Yeah, that'd be half
So
again.
You do your jobs, you do them well, and you kind of fit in with the crowd. You don't stick out too much. You don't cause too much of an issue. You don't rage out on anybody. You don't destroy anything. You just have a nice, positive night in the meat hall. Everyone's chilling with you. But you get a sense that something is near. You're not sure what, but something is near. At first, you're not sure what it is. But then you know. It's been here. And you didn't sense it before. So it's here now. The boar. You can sense it in Gillingham.
Okay. I can sense that it was in the area.
Yes.
Okay.
What do you do with that information?
Well, I would definitely make it a point to tell Etta. I'm not sure if she's around right now, but that would certainly be the first thing I would do.
All right, so we'll probably do that
Um,
at the moot then.
Fair. Yeah, and my character would certainly be kind of using the sense I have of the boar now and start kind of working on how I would present that information to well, to at the very least Etta and potentially more people, I guess, depending on what the pack leader thinks. I don't want to go telling too many people before
Or you tell her?
speaking with the pack leader.
That makes perfect sense. All right, as you're in the mead hall, the fire kicks up, and you see a face in it, telling you it is time. It is time to return to the moot, to the hollow barrel. It's time.
All right.
And at this point, folks, we're going to take our 10-minute break, and then we're going to come back and do the moot. We'll be right back, folks.
Does is what he does.
It's what he does. All right.
He opens the mouth larger.
Welcome back, everyone. How's everyone doing? All right, we're going to do our mid-session check-in, which I like to do every session now. I'm going to start with Tinderly. Everything okay? You doing okay?
Yeah, I'm doing well. Tindy tonight is brought to you by rum and strawberry and white chocolate Milano cookies.
Fantastic. Wildwood, I don't have any cookies. Do you have any cookies?
I don't have any cookies either, actually, but I am doing fantastic.
Fantastic. Rydia, how are you doing?
I'm good. Yeah, I'm having fun.
Cool. Ellie.
Well, Ellie doesn't have cookies, but she did have cinnamon toast, so she's doing fantabulous.
Fantastic. All right, and Oscar, played by Keywork. How you doing, buddy?
Tonight is brought to you by Dot Seasoned Pretzels. These ones are the buffalo ones, and also the smooth flavor of cannabis.
Flavor of cannabis. I love you. I love it so much. All right. So we're beginning our
I love you too, Zed.
I love you too, man. All right. So the night breathes cold across the chalk. Mists cling to the earth like shrouds, and owls call warnings from twisted oaks. North of Gillingham rises a hollow hill, shaped like the back of a sleeping worm beneath the moon. Within, roots twist like the ribs of the earth, embracing a pool bright as star silver, too brilliant for any mortal spring. The cavern smells of peat, rain-soaked wool, and old blood offerings. Its stone vault bears antlers carved into the chalk, the crest of Old White, the ghost stag, whom the ancient forebears once honored in secret groves when Rome still held the land. As wolves, you pad across the chalk floors of shadows made flesh. The cairn's pulse thrums inside your paws like a war drum. This is holy ground, a hidden hof beneath the hill. Who arrives first, and describe your wolf forms to us?
Well, I'm not in wolf form, having had picked up a small
Yes.
child. Prior to going in, um, knowing the area quite well, I am going to find a nice little tucked away hiding place, and I'm going to tell her to stay. And then I am going to perform sacred boundary.
Okay.
Um, and inform her that she is not allowed to leave and nobody may enter.
How are you creating this sacred boundary? What are you using to make it?
So I am picking a particular circle of trees
Okay.
going around her, and you stay. You stay.
All
I
right.
can hear you. I can hear you. Nobody will mess with you. You stay.
You stay.
Sit, stay. Exactly. Sit, stay. And then I will after I get away from her, I will shift into Hispo.
Hispo. Okay. Make a rage check. Just one dice. All right. So your rage stays the same. All right. And you shift into Hispo. All right. So she shifts into Hispo. Team Wildwood, how do you approach the moot? What form are you in? Are you in what form are you human form?
I'll show up in Lupus.
Let's make
Wolf
a
form.
rage check for me.
No problem. No.
Uh-oh, I think we
that
lost
was almost
Riz.
a vampire, guys. She said that she's just restarting her camera.
Okay. All right, so you do not lose rage, and you shift to your form. No problem. All right. Rydia, are you arriving in wolf form?
Let's see. Yes.
Make a rage.
Can I?
Yes, you can make a rage check, and you might lower your rage.
Or wait, am I?
Nope, that's fine. But you do not lower your rage. Your rage stays the same. Merwin, what form are you coming in?
Coming in wolf form.
So make your rage check for me. You do
Oh,
lose the
no.
rage. So bring yourself to rage 1. You were already in your Clement Lupus form. Are you gonna stay in it and arrive at the
I figured to bring what I could scavenge from the kill, probably a couple of haunches, maybe some sacks of offal or something like that. I'd be in Hamid. So I figured I'd bring that up, walk over towards where Edda is, and kind of hunker down, take another little sack out, and start feeding Baron. Pack leader.
You let the Baron
There
eat
is
before the
something.
pack leader?
Well, I don't know frickin' protocol, man. She could eat if she wants to. I got stuff to tell her. Yeah, I go to hold it out to Baron, and then I look at her, and then I hold it out to her first.
Yeah, because I give him the look that.
I pull the liver out, and I unwrap it, and I hand it out to her.
I graciously accept. I'm actually kind of hungry right now.
Eats the liver.
All right. While she's eating, Pack mother, there is something I must tell you. There is one who hunts me, and she is one to be feared. She leads the Black Spiral, and she is near.
Because I don't have enough doom in my day-to-day.
He just kind of gives her a shrug, and then I shift into Hispo.
Roll that rage check for me.
Roll that beautiful rage check.
You lose a
And
rage.
I lose another rage.
You lose another rage. Yes. All right.
It's almost like therapy.
All right. That's everyone has appeared in their forms. And the other wolves begin arriving as well. The first pack to arrive is the youngest pack in the Vale. It's called the Green Maw, led by Ed Wolf, a Silverfang Aroon. He's been a werewolf for about 10 years, but he's still very impetuous. He's very cocky. He walks in with his long blonde hair just flowing behind him. And behind him comes Canwolf, his second, a child of Gaia, a Galliard, very quiet, very reserved. Polar opposite of his pack leader. His pack leader walks up, looks at Edda, then looks at Airtalk, Looks at Oscar and goes, "This is what you brought for us." He looks at the meager what's left of the deer. This is it? Really? This is it?
What did
ignore
you
him.
bring, young pup?
He has 3 more of his pack come in, all carrying one large, very large deer. Whole. Not cleaned yet.
Good job. You've got more to prove than we do. Get to cleaning.
He gives a big toothy grin to Oscar and moves along with the rest of his pack.
He's ignoring him. He's just feeding his dog.
What's everyone else doing at this?
So we're all gathered now.
I assumed that you'd all gathered. I don't know if you guys are
Okay.
socializing yet.
At the very least, I would approach Edda, pack leader. I've had some feelings, a vision. When the blood meets dawn and the tusks draw near, the hunted cry is all we hear. So ready your heart, let claws be sworn. The hour is come, the boar is born.
Hearing that, sorry, continue.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, hearing that makes Merwin's ears perk up a little bit. Like, what did you just say about what did you say about like the Red Dawn, or what was that?
The red boar. I've had a vision of Wicca.
I have something about Wicca too. Hold on one sec. The tusks turn toward men, the fen will draw in red.
Ah,
So it
Yes.
seems that you and I have something in common with this.
I'm more certain neither of us is mistaken now. This means something.
I was told that this something would come into the physical world and it could destroy our area. It could have to do
Powerful
with
spirit.
the wood that's being chopped down, that still is being chopped down.
I agree. What do you think, Edda?
I let out a sigh, and being in Hispo, it really comes out kind of as a aggravated growl. And I look to Bronwyn and I say, "And what doom do you bring to my doorstep today?"
Nothing that impacts us as a collective, only my own personal gloom. I'm sure that our friends have provided enough for the day.
Yeah. And I have my own. It seems I must have even more to discuss with Errol. And I say it in a "gosh, I wish I didn't have to have that conversation" tone.
We should have that conversation now, a voice says behind you. Or behind you. And if you turn to look, you see him. He's an older man, white haired, missing his right eye, scar above his left. He seems like he's seen quite a few winters. He's tough, he's barrel chested, but he looks strong, even for his age. He looks like he can lift a horse.
Hello, Errol.
Hello, Edda.
We have much to discuss.
We do, but we need to get this moot started before we discuss anything.
As you wish.
Who was your Howl Master? Was it you, Oscar?
Yes, I chuff.
Lead the opening howl, please.
So when I start howling, Baron starts howling, kind of like one key underneath me.
Baron won't go in here. There's too many.
Oh no! Oh, okay.
Yeah, he won't go in here.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Yep.
Okay.
So I want you to roll honor plus resolve.
It's a dice pool of 6.
Dice pool of 6. You can take half. Difficulty
I take
2.
half.
You take half, and describe your howl. It resounds throughout this enclosed area. You're in this hollow hill.
Yeah, I kind of catch the echo of it as I start it and kind of change the key to kind of bring it upwards, working with its own resonance.
Right, excellent. Is everyone else joining on the howl? Oscar does it very well. He doesn't balk at all at it.
I will do my best and to not have my accent throw it off again.
And I will also join in.
Yes, Rydia?
I understand that howling at the moon can raise rage sometimes. Does that apply to the situation? Or
no, you're not howling at the moon.
Okay, then I'll join in.
All right. Everyone howls. Everyone howls toward the moon, and everyone joins together. And the howl just begins to echo, and get louder and louder, and grow and grow. And it's joined by other packs as they enter. The Green Maw, the Blood Under the Reed, all the other packs of the Vale have arrived. It's all 4 of them. And the howl is deafening, and then it stops. It just ends. And Merwin is called forward to begin the opening rite, the Call of Lineage. Do you step forward and begin this calling the lineage of the of your tribe?
I do.
Give us a little intuition into your ritual. What do you do?
So what's this rite again?
This is not a normal rite. This is a social rite, so you don't have to have it.
Okay.
It. But
what was it?
It's called the Call of Lineage. It's important. It's to talk about your ancestors and the ancestor spirits of your. So I'm letting you make a bunch of this stuff, so you can make up a whole bunch about your ancestors of this sect.
Let's say Ellie is really tired tonight and can't really come up with a whole hell of a lot. My brain is not functioning on a creative level.
That's okay. You can give me a glory plus performance check.
What's that dice pool?
Glory plus performance?
Difficulty is what?
Difficulty 2?
I have 2.
Oh boy. But only one of those is rage.
Well, that's good at least.
Successes! You managed to perform the ritual, and you call on the ancient lineages of all the Garou from your pack, starting with yourself, going down to the lineage, Ertiak, of Keyword, of Oscar, Bronwyn, and Edda, and yourself. Going as far back as you can find, as far back as to Roman times. 500 years, you're able to call back ancestor spirits from each of you. And this goes on for quite some time as the other packs do the same. And they all reaffirm their oaths to their ancestors. Everyone does their bit that they're supposed to do. It's a very solemn affair. Ertak, what do you do during this affair? During the ritual of Call of Lineage? Muted, buddy.
Oh, sorry. I'm just focusing on listening to what everyone else is talking about, especially Merwin's just going over everyone's lineage, soaking it up, and thinking on the red boar still. I know I still need to speak with Edda about who we're going to tell, so I feel distracted by that currently.
Well, the wolf witten now forms. The pool glimmers like moonlight on the Saxon sakes. Most of the wolves shift to man shape. Those who are not in it. What do the rest of you do? Do you shift? If you do shift, make your rage checks.
Shifting to Hamid?
Yep.
I'll shift to Hamid.
Your rage
Should be no.
Oh no! Did anyone?
That's me.
So
I
you've
lost
lost the wolf.
rage.
You've lost the wolf. All right. So go to.
Should be. There's no cost to shift to Hamid.
Oh, there's no cost.
There's no cost to shift to Hamid. That's correct.
Oh, okay, that's right. Never mind. Then
Thank
ignore
you,
that.
Keyword. Thank you for reminding me. So I'm tired too,
Okay.
guys. I do apologize. All right. So you begin.
No worries.
The main portion of it begins, and Earl Winston sits forward. He goes, "It is this time. It is time for our monthly gathering. We will discuss the hunt, and who hunts what, and who hunts where, and any hunts that happen without our sanction will be answered. First, there's the matter of the bear spirit. That hunt was unsanctioned. Who stands for the pack that did this hunt?"
No pack did the hunt of the bear spirit.
What do you
We
mean?
didn't. The woodsmans killed the bear. We talked to the spirit, but we did not kill it. It's still alive. He threatens to possess yet another bear to go kill more people unless somebody does something about the woodsmans cutting down the trees. He right now sleeps.
I have bad information. Is this true? I believe you, but this is true.
It's true. We have roughly 3 weeks to figure out what to do about the woodsman, or he will return to continue killing the villagers.
Saywin, the Shadow Lord, speaks up in her voice low, husky. Well, let it be then. Let the villagers die. If they die, they die.
I'm quite certain letting spirits just murder villagers is not what we do. How could Gaia possibly want the spirits to be so enraged that they possess the animals of the forest and rage against the world?
I'm just saying that if we let them rage against what they want to, we can kill two birds with one stone. They can rage and destroy the lumberjacks, and then we can swoop in and calm the spirits down when they're done. That's all I'm saying.
But they're not killing the lumberjacks. They're killing the villagers because the lumberjacks are further away. That they refuse to leave the place where they're at to go do that. They view that as an us problem.
There's no guarantee as well, if respectfully, if I may speak, that after having frenzied to such an extent that it slaughtered all of the villagers nearby, that it would be able to be calmed. It could continue to rage and target creatures of the forest, our packs. I think that this is a problem better nipped in the bud now.
I was scarcely able to reason with this spirit to get it to allow us a single moon cycle to do something about the woodsmen.
What do you suggest we do about the wood cutting operation?
At this point, I tell Osgar to tell them what he saw at the woodsman's camp.
Oscar's really not one for public speaking. Now, actually, we had mentioned at the end of last week that Merwin and I were going to be doing something about this. Can we retroactively have rolled for having done something, or
Well, you can't
were
really
we
do
going?
it. You can't really do anything about stuff between game. So you
Okay,
gotta
so
solve it kind of in game, yeah.
so were we waiting for the moot to
Yes.
determine what we
Yep.
were going to do about that?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, then you can tell them what you saw and what you think can be done about it, because at the point in time, we are being questioned about the event.
Is that Tindy or is that Hedda? Damn.
Etta is having a really bad day, okay?
Listen to your mother.
Oscar's not really certain what he saw. As I collected their axes, I saw the woods. No, the spirit move the trees that were hewn, acting as a beast itself. I did not know. I fled. It seems the spirits are intent to handle their problems one way or the other.
Did you see what was on the other side of the Umbra? Did you stop the
seen
I
it.
am not gifted. We have seen the spirit itself, but not that which moved the trees.
Interesting. And the spirit that moved the trees. And did it attack anything?
Not that I saw. I wanted to rejoin my pack.
I see. Something must be done about this. Edda, I'm going to keep it in your pack's hands to solve this issue.
We will do what we can. I have no desire to have the bear come back and needlessly kill more people.
Ed Wolf, you and the Green Maw will act as support for the Weird Wardens. Do not get in their way. The Silver Fang leader who brought the big deer in kind of rolls his eyes for a moment, remembers who he's talking to, and stops. Yes, absolutely, Earl. We will do so. Now, I heard that you had something to tell me, Edda.
I'm afraid that's not the only doom haunting lately.
Go on.
Today, I took possession of a child. She's not far away. I was dealing with that when I got the call. She's far too young, but they say she's been off all her life. She talks of having dreams of rampant murder. Beortwolf talks in rhymes about death following her. she hears voices about the worm, but she can't understand what they're saying about the worm. She seems mostly like a little girl, I suppose. Although she's got one single really weird eyebrow. It's kind of funny, you know.
He leans forward and he strokes his white beard. She sounds wolf touched. You brought the child here?
She's in a sacred boundary, not far off from here.
She's safe then. We must take care of her. We must nurture her. Make sure she's raised properly. If she is one of us, she should be raised by us. So he looks to the other packs. What do you say in this? Saywin of the Green Maw looks up. Blood Under Reed, I'm sorry. The Blood Under Reed pack leader looks up. She goes, we don't have time to raise a human child. We have far too many things to do. And Ed Wolf looks up of the Green Maw and says, I'm not doing it. The Earl says you can give her back. Or you can do it
They won't
yourself.
have her. The entire village is terrified of her. They hear her howling in her sleep.
We can't just leave her out to the woods. What would you have us do?
Errol, you know I couldn't just leave her behind.
I know. I
I don't really know what to do with her. She's far too young. She's but a child.
I have
What do I do with that?
I have a kin. I have kin who can take her. But we'll have to watch after her. They are not kin like us. They are not Garou. But they are my blood relatives, and they know of us. My kin know to look out for those who have special gifts, special requirements. They know what to look for. Unless you wish to
As you
do it.
wish. Well, aside from the very angry bear spirit and her, I wish I could say those were the only dooms on my door right now, but they are not.
Of course,
I
we are
don't
many
know.
dooms.
Very many dooms. Um, I don't know that my pack could properly look after her while we deal with these other situations.
No, it is best that my kin take her. What is her name?
Brun.
Brun? We'll take Brun. And we'll make sure she's raised properly. Brun.
Brun. Do you have time for more doom?
Always.
Osgard looks at Edda almost as if asking permission to speak. I can tell them unless you really want to.
2 of my pack members speak in rhymes about a red boar. Doesn't really sound much to me, but I don't really trust spirits that speak in rhymes. They make no sense. But it doesn't sound good ever.
Red boar. Interesting. Never heard of this before. Do you speak of Wicca?
Yes.
Oh, they both brought that up too.
Wicca is a name I do recognize. Is Wicca awake? Are you sure about this, Merwin?
It's what I heard. It's what I heard from the Umbra. That it's what's going on with the woods. It's what's going on with the woodsmen. You know, if this isn't stopped, it's going to come into the physical world.
Interesting. We'll have to decide who will hunt Wicca. That will be in itself a glorious task. We will have to have a competition to decide who can hunt, who gets this hunt. There'll be much glory to be had, much wisdom to be earned, and much renown. There'll be songs sung about whoever brings down the red boar. We'll have to discuss this at another moot. If it takes that long. I'm almost tempted to take it for myself. For my pack. What would you think of that? If I took this off your hands and made it our problem?
I fear that Irtak might take issue with that in particular.
Does is dealing with Wicca what would resolve all of these other dooms that are sweeping my doorstep?
No. Wicca is unique. What other dooms do you have?
Well, the other angry spirits.
Yes.
Also, I have this troublemaker in my pack who's also being hunted. Well, and you did take the child, so I guess that's now your doom and not mine.
It is not a spirit. It is a terror in Hamid form. They are the Black Spiral, worm-tainted, Garou, and the one
I
who
know what a
hunts
black
me.
spiral dancer is. Yes.
Then do you know of Brunhild?
Brunhild? I've heard of Brunhild.
Have you seen her and her fury and terror?
I have not. I take it you have.
I have, and I've barely survived it. I've lost a dog to her, and almost my own life. She pursues me, so those who give us aid while we deal with the bear spirit best have keen eyes.
Keep that under consideration, Oscar. How have you come across such a formidable enemy? You'll have to tell that story
To a fob.
someday.
I will tell you. But we have other business, I fear, here.
Of course.
And Urtok, while you were up and away, Earl over here is suggesting that maybe he hunts Wicca instead of letting some other means of it being decided who gets the
Right to hunt
joy?
him.
The joy
He suggests he
of
gets a
hunting
no-bid
it?
contract.
So what are your
See, I
opinions?
see. I know what I've seen is us hunting quicker, but that may just be how I've seen it. But I've had visions after we dealt with the bear and the way it was twisted and what we saw through the veil and the darkness there's something else going on. And then I had a dream and I saw it crawl where the black sap weeps, a snarl of roots that never sleeps. Its breath is shadow, its tears are tar. It carries the weight of what we are. Ask not its name nor what it knew, for it remembers the hunt and it remembers you. For some reason, Etta, you seem bound to the red boar, and I don't understand why.
Well, Errol, it sounds like one of my dooms.
I would hate to put it that way, but it does seem so.
Do you wish, Airtalk, are you telling me you wish to be the one to hunt the boar?
I believe our pack is to hunt the boar.
If you can solve the problem with the lumber, and the lumberjacks, and the tree removal, and the possessed bear, I will grant you permission to hunt Wicca.
I believe our pack can do this. I think my visions are for a reason. And I believe if we follow them, we will solve more than one issue here.
Indeed. With that, the debate phase is over. No beast on Vale land dies save by my leave. My forebears hunted here since the first fjord road. I invoke ancestral claim on all hunts. Saywin looks forward. Every spirit leaves a spore. In dreams and fear and omen, but lest we turn it in our grain before others do. Everyone begins speaking up. The wild is wounded. Strike wrongly and you drive the rot deeper. The healer's hand before the hunter's sakes. Everyone just starts arguing back and forth over the way this is being handled. But you are being promised first chance at hunting Wicca if you can stop the bear spirit from possessing another bear spirit and slaughtering a village. That makes sense to everybody?
Yep.
Awoo.
Oh, woo. Oh, woo. All right, and then they begin the rite of communion. Everyone stops arguing for a moment as Merwin steps to the star pool and opens her palm to the ritual stakes. And you slice your hand, Merwin, and you let blood flow into the pool. Everyone has a vision suddenly. You see Roman shields abandoned in the mud, a Saxon plow cutting old battlefields, wolves running beside horse lords, and storm spirits howling behind cloud walls. Oh, let blood unwritten. Do not leave blood unavenged. is what you hear in Old English. Ne let brute blood on ridden. That's very hard to pronounce, by the way. As the moot begins to calm down, to come to an end, slowly but surely all the packs begin to leave. Earl steps forward to you again, Edda, and goes, "Where is the girl? Bring me to her."
I walk out into the woods, letting Earl follow me, and we arrive at a circle of trees that has a lot of brush covering, and I dismiss the sacred boundary, and I call to the girl to come to me.
Comes out, and she's holding her other dress in her hand. And she says, "Where are we going now?"
I told you that I would seek wiser friends than me. This is my friend Earl. He's going to take you somewhere where you will be safe and where you can be in a family that will not be scared of your dreams.
Are you sure that's true?
Well, they won't be as scared as your parents were.
Okay. I'll go with the Earl. She takes his hand, and he seems a little shocked by that, but he starts walking her away from the area, and they're having a conversation as they walk away.
I let out a little sigh.
Okay.
Well, at least there goes one doom. And I head back to gather up my pack. Tell them all it's time to go home. We got uh we we've got lumberjacks and spirits and you
Red
know,
Boris, oh my.
oh my. Uh
Plenty of terrors, indeed. You did that girl a favor.
So, just FYI, I would have followed the people who were supposed to assist us with the lumber situation to
Okay.
overhear what they were saying when to overhear what they were saying when they left, because Braun would be concerned that they're planning to sandbag us.
And you're absolutely right.
So-
That is what you hear. They are planning to sandbag you. That they're going to let you do all the work and then just kind of scoop in and try to take it all from you.
Okay. Gonna make a mental note to embarrass that full of himself blonde D-bag later, and I'm gonna return back and share that information with the pack.
Excellent. Or the moonlight fractures into 4 beams, one for each pack. As they fade, only your reflection remains on the silver pond. And there's where we're going to end it for the night. We're going to call scene. And I'm going to go around and we're going to do our normal thing. What you liked, what you didn't like. Favorite role play, favorite scene. We had a lot of scenes tonight, so there's a lot to choose from. And it's okay to pick the one you were in if you like that one. So don't feel bad about picking your own. But we're going to start with Edda. Tell us what you liked, what you didn't like, what your favorite role play was, and what your favorite scene was.
Um, I liked Wildwood being able to like cut in on um Rydia's scene where he's like, "Hey, I'm watching this take place and she doesn't even know he's there." And so just like having like little things like that go on throughout the storytelling. It's nice to have the interweaving, and nothing that I didn't like. I am liking weaving this weird relationship with Earl where we have a long history together, and we're friends and we've got respect for each other, and all of that jive and everything. But with the long history, they've got things between them that nobody probably knows about, and so I just like weaving this like, oh, I've got to talk to Earl. And it's not that I don't like him, it's just that
Keep hearing
uh
goodbye, Earl, every time you say that.
Right?
so yeah, I liked being able to interact with him a little bit, and just be like, oh, hello, Earl. Yeah.
Excellent.
I gotta go talk to Earl.
That emote is out of control.
That emote is great. I love it. Spawned from this game. All right, Wildwood. Tell us what you like, didn't like, role playing scene.
Oh gosh. Tonight was pretty sweet. Getting it all set up. It was fun doing a moot, and yeah, it's just kind of getting back into the werewolf jam, and I like that a lot. Honestly, like jumping around and doing the vignettes at the beginning was really cool, but when we hit Bronwyn's and she had to start buttering up this drunk guy, and that was just that was good fun, and I was grinning ear to ear the whole time. And then to have it like dig deep into some some actual important information towards the end there, and find out that he like had something to do with the death of her husband, and it's cool to just see all of our little side plots end up feeling like they're all going to develop into something that's all going to tie different bits of us to the main story, and I like seeing that all come together. That's really cool. I feel like there's more layers this time than you've set up before when we've been doing some of the TTRPGs.
Cool. Excellent.
But we're gonna have to get Bronwyn into some anger management classes.
Right, yeah. Got worked up pretty quick.
She's gonna bottle up and blow.
Rydia, your turn. What you like, didn't like, favorite role play and favorite scene.
What I liked is I felt like today I really got to like embody sneaky, manipulative master of secrets Bronwyn. Especially even just like the last minute of being like, I did not stick around. I clocked that those guys were dicks. And I followed them to listen to what they were gonna say as they left, because I like it felt like good to like have that instinct of like, this is what my character would do, and like, yeah, and she is like bright enough that she was absolutely right. And then I didn't dislike anything. My favorite roleplay was Cindy just being like so over the deluge of bad news. We're like, here's this child. I'm being hunted by spiral dancers, and like this woman is like out for my blood, and she's nearby, by the way. And then like oh, by the way, like we're getting spiritual warnings about the war. Like, no big deal. And we have this deadline for this bear spirit. And you're just like, Bronwyn, do you have it? Like, that was so funny. That was, you're like, and what have you brought me? And I'm like, my bad. It's so funny.
Just a bad mood. That's all Bronwyn had to bring.
Just a bad mood. I'm like, yeah, nothing new. But yeah, that was my favorite role play.
That was really good.
Yeah.
Ellie,
Oh, tonight was so much fun. It's very interesting getting used to werewolf, doing vampire mostly. So seeing, the red dice is so different here. So saying that to get to my favorite scene was Keyworks, because Oscar just kept like screwing up the whole thing. We're gonna do this thing. Nope, I'm just gonna rip it to shreds, because everything just went horribly, horribly wrong, and I thoroughly enjoyed that. And also, he sounds exactly like Kinnerick, so you gotta have something a little less gravelly.
It's different character.
No, it's not. I also really liked my scene. I got to talk to Kadek, and it's great when I get to see my little my pack, my spirit pack with me.
nice. Keyword. Your turn, buddy.
I'm going to start with what I don't like, and it's something that I said probably maybe about a year ago when we were first getting into vampire, and it's just I'm not quite yet at home in this system. I'm still got to learn what everything kind of incidentally means right off the bat, but I'm enjoying the hell out of it. I love tonight. It was a lot of fun. I did like the vignettes, and yeah, it was great that I was getting all those freaking messy criticals. Simply trying to. I think we'll have to delineate what counts as a hunting role, and maybe I can apply my bonus. But my favorite role play was actually Ellie's. I loved her going into the Umbra, and I just kind of like with the spirits or Fae or whatever popping out to talk to her. Like I just pictured something out of like Jim Henson's Storyteller, just like, there's a swirl of wind, and then there's a skeletal face, and then there's just this face that comes out of the moss, and it was very, I don't know, it was very interesting. I loved it. Tonight was very creative, Zed. I loved it. I also loved the little orphan. I just like picturing this little girl with just this gnarly unibrow and like kind of feral look about her. Probably snaggletooth.
I had a great time tonight, guys. It was a lot of fun. My favorite role play of the night, I really liked the Edda scene a lot with the with little Anakin. I mean Brune. Keyword caught on that right real quick. All in all, it was just a great time tonight. Everyone did really good. Everybody gets 3 XP. That they well deserved 3 XP. I'm just looking for a place where we're gonna raid tonight. I don't know where we're gonna go. Our next game is Monday. It is Wyrd Wessex, not Wyrd Wessex. This is Wyrd Wessex. It is Noel of the Damned, Session 0. I almost said Candle in the Meat Hall.
Nice.
I'm so used to it. All right. If anyone can help me find someone to raid to, because my go-to is just about over. Let's see.
Yeah, Haggard. Thanks for the raid, dude. We were just about done though.
Camel in the Meat Hall. Absolutely. Channels. Categories. Tabletop RPG.
There's Lost. Oh wait, you said Lost Tribes Gaming is ending.
They're ending, yep. They are
Dungeons
ending.
and Dragons. Let me pop over there. Captain Robert.
Captain Robert? How do I spell that?
He's got a really cool looking. Or else I'll just send it over to you. He's got a really cool looking layout stuff too.
Cool.
Oh wait. Oh.
Hey, thinking Time Bob Gaming.
Here.
You going live? Hold on, we might wait a few seconds. You going live?
Oh, fair point.
You going live, Time Bob? Before I raid, I'm gonna wait to find out if Time Bob is going. If Bob is going live, because if
Agreed.
Bob's going live, we're
Gotta
going
raid
there.
friends first.
Gotta raid friends first.
What's everybody been playing?
What's everyone besides Planet Crafter and Vane? What's everyone been playing?
I've been playing that damn ball pit. Ball X
Teamwork.
pit.
Oh, I've been
What have you
playing.
been playing?
I've been playing a free game called Where Winds Meet. It's very Chinese. It's kind of like Genshin, but like realistic, really pretty like. And it's like a Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon type thing, and you gain powers. It's really cool.
That's dope.
Are you ready?
It's set up like an MMO. Oh, sorry.
I was just gonna say, yeah, no, I've been playing nothing but Vane and Planet Crafter.
What is Vane? I don't know what this is.
Vane is a first-person zombie survival horror crafter
Okay.
set in
First
my
person.
hometown, or third person.
Yes.
Yeah, you can move it out.
You can move
Planet
it around.
Literally the
Crafter,
direct
I've been wanting
area
to
that
get.
we grew up.
I've heard good
Oh,
things
okay.
about Planet Crafter.
I see. I see.
Planet Crafter's pretty chill. There's no critters. The only thing you need to worry about is running out of oxygen or hydration or fall damage.
There are critters when you create them. You
Right, but they're not
you gotta
hostile.
I
Gotcha.
I mean, maybe you're a terrible god and you make hostile creatures. I don't know. I didn't
But a
make mine
benevolent god,
always.
Hostile
and do not
creature
do
mod win.
anything terrible. All right, everyone. Peace out. Here goes the raid. It was wonderful seeing you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Reagan, for following. Thank you for the raid, Haggard. I appreciate everyone so much. Thank you so much. Let's go see Captain Robert. I ran out to St. Bernard's and hotwired a car and
guys.
drove it to Standish. Nice. I'm going to play some more of that in a few minutes. Peace.
Bye.
I
Got to see this overlay you're telling me about.
For how much he's got going on there, it doesn't feel so busy.
That's really nice.